Hi everyone. So it's been a while since I've done another video game pickups video. The other ones were just kind of like bite-sized ones like, "Oh yeah, I just went to a pawn shop and found this." But for this one, I'm going to be doing it for like the full month of December and a little bit of January too, or like of this month, like the beginning of it for like last week. And I'll be explaining why there's like, when it gets to that point. But like but I've gotten a lot of stuff for like video games since like my last video, and like I'm not gonna be doing showing everything, just primarily the month of December and like the beginning of this month. But like, I just thought like I got a lot of stuff this month. I thought it'd be pretty fun to like go through it all with you guys. So at the beginning of the month, we went to the cities, like we went to like this comedian show. So I decided like we had some extra time, so I went to like a video game store, and I found a couple of games, Tetris DS and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. And I mean, like for as far as like Battle for Bikini Bottom goes, I played it for like a little while. I mean, it's fun, but like it's enjoyable for adults too. But I think it's like more meant for kids, obviously. But like it's still a fun game, even today to play through. Like even two adults, I think. And then just going into Tetris DS a little bit. I played this for a little while and it's fun. And this is supposed to be like one of the best Tetris games from what I've heard because like there's so much content in this. And it's all like Nintendo themed as well. So like I played like the arcade mode, or like this normal mode, and instead of like the Tetris like theme song playing in the background, it's like Super Mario Brothers theme like level songs playing in the background from like the first game that shows like footage from like Super Mario Brothers playing on the top screen. It's pretty fun, like it's pretty cool. I thought that was a unique twist, and that was like the beginning of the month, and then like a couple of weeks later, like a week later, there was a pawn shop that was closing down. So then like, or like a thrift store, I mean to say, and like they had like this huge like sale on everything, so I got a lot of games there, and I mean a lot of games. So let me just grab them real quick. Yep, these are all the games I got from there. Well, not all of them, but like most of them. Like some of them, like I'll show you in just a second. But like, I'm not be going over everything here. I didn't really have time to play all of these. Obviously, I don't really believe I played any of these really yet, just because I didn't have time to with college and stuff. Then like the holidays came up and stuff. But like, yeah, but like like I got, but like these are really cool, like I mean, like I don't really like collecting stuff that's like incomplete, and some of these are like not in the best condition, but like, but there was like a massive sale on them, so like I know like I still have the price tags on these, but like these do not show the price that I paid for them whatsoever. So I thought that they were okay to keep on there, and like so like when this says like $5, I only paid like a little over $1 for these. Like that's how much these were discounted. And like, yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty glad to like add these to my collection. I already have like Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, but like, I was like, well, I don't have the PS3 versions, and for a couple bucks, why not? And like, pretty excited for Non Nation Racers, Max Payne 3, and Connect Sports. It's like Connect's games are always so great. Yeah, nah. I haven't really played much of any of my Connect games, but like, I seen this and I'm like, well, for a couple bucks, why not? It's in a different package, like I already have season 1 and 2 of Connect Sports, but like, for a couple bucks, it's a pretty cool, like little collectible thing. Then I also got a few retro games. From there, I got Battletoads, and it even came in this NES style box, or like this NES box for the cartridge. Somebody like put a little um marker on there for Battletoads. Like I really wanted to like get a physical copy for this. Like I have Rare Replay, so I was able to play this already, but I wanted the original NES version to like play with the NES controller because like that's like a I just thought that that's always like the definitive way to play it. So now I finally have it, and that's pretty cool. So like yeah, and I also got Rocket Knight Adventures for the Sega Genesis. Now, like, I was originally like, okay, well, I don't really know if I need this. I mean, like, this was still like a little bit more expensive there, but like I still got a good discount on it. Don't get me wrong, but like it was still a little more expensive, and I'm like, I don't really know if I want to spend this right now. But like the manual and like the cartridge are almost like brand new. I kid you not. And this was the first time I seen a Sega Genesis game in this good of condition. So I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta pick that up. Like, it's complete in box and it's in really good condition. So obviously I had to. And this one, it ain't exactly retro, but it's like a remake of an old game, and that's Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap. And this physical edition was done by Limited Run. You can see that on the back here. And it's honestly like from what I've heard and like from what I've seen, it is a really stellar remake of like a Master System game, I believe. And this really like looks cool from like the gameplay that I've seen. Like this shows like the older game on the back, like for snapshots of that. But like this, like I kid you not, this has like some of the best graphics, like hand drawn style graphics I have seen in a video game. Like because the remake, like since this is a remake, like they just completely overdid everything with like hand drawn style and everything. And you could even switch to like the older style graphics as well. That's probably why it has the older style graphics on the back. But like, I just can't wait to like play that game. I haven't yet, but I'm going to. Mark my words, I am going to at some point really soon, I'm sure. And it also I got like the special edition or whatever, like collector's edition, and it didn't really come with a whole lot. Like it came with like some extra little goodies, like a CD soundtrack and like some little collectible things, but it didn't really come with a whole lot. So I was a little disappointed there, but like, hey, it was still fun. It's still nice. And then we go into the gifts that I got for Christmas. Now, obviously, like most of what I got wasn't really video games, or anything. I was like, I did get a couple of video game T-shirts, but I didn't really get any games specifically. So that's why I didn't really get a whole lot of games specifically. So I'm not really gonna be showing the T-shirts and stuff in the video. But I did get some Nintendo Switch games. I am like a huge Nintendo fan, so I'm technically a Nintendo adult. I don't really know if I'm proud of that, but here we are. And I asked for like, and these were like some of the games I asked for, like Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Okay, sorry about that. I had to go help my dad with something real quick, but I'm back, and where I left off, I asked for Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. This world, like, and like it was on sale, so like I was like, oh hey guys, these are some great games to get. So like Kirby, Super Mario Odyssey, and Samba de Amigo Party Central. Like these two games are supposed to be like pretty good, or like this one's really good, and like this one's okay. But like from what I've heard, I haven't really played much of these aside from Super Mario Odyssey. I have like over 10 hours in this game. I only got this like a couple weeks ago, so like I really love this game. I've been wanting this for a long time, so I'm so glad to have this. And I played this Kirby game a little bit. I didn't really get very far, but like I liked what I played. Just I'm just going to be playing more of Super Mario Odyssey right now, but I will get to that more at some point. And same with this, I'll get to this at some point too. But like it's a rhythm game, and like the original dated all the way back to the Dreamcast, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll give this a try. So that concludes what I got for Christmas. And now I'm going to be like talking about the stuff that I got around my birthday just because like like it's in like the first week of January. So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, like I kind of like count that as a holiday too." So, like so yeah, I'll include like some of the pickups I got. Like I went like out of town, for my birthday, so I was able to go to a couple of video game stores, and I got Star Wars Rebel Strike, and yeah, it's a pretty fun game. or at least I think. I played the second one, and I got like a little. I mean, it was fun from what I played, but like I got stuck at like this one part of the level, so I kind of like need to go back and try that again. But like but I bought this game, and I thought it was pretty cool. So like yeah, so I'll get to this one, but I need to play the second one first. But it wasn't really that expensive, so I'm like, sure, I'll get it. And I got a couple of PS4 games. I got Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I had like a punch card that I had filled, so I was able to get a $10 game for free. So I got this one. Oh, whoops. So, yep. It was under $10, so that's why I was able to get it. So, like, that's the only reason why I'm showing the price tag to you, because I did not have to pay for it. And like I still need to play through the other two games. I have both of them like for the PS3, and Batman Arkham Asylum I'm like a quarter of the way through, so I'm pretty proud of that. I didn't really play Arkham City yet because I'm not done with Arkham Asylum, but I'll get those games done, and I want to play them again soon. They're such great games, and this one's another good one too. From what I've heard, it's not as good as Arkham City, but it's still pretty good. So I can't wait to get into this game as well. And I also got a DS game, Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Now I got this for a pretty good price. It was pretty decently cheap, and I have like a Professor Layton game for the Nintendo 3DS. Yeah. And it was like a little more expensive, but like I got a decent deal on it at the time, so I'm like, sure, I'll get this. And then like this one was pretty cheap, decently cheap, and I'm trying to get more of the Nintendo published DS games just because I have a lot of shovelware and I want to get some pretty decent games for the Nintendo DS is all. And like I played the 3DS game and that was pretty fun, so I can't wait to try this one out. It's just gonna be a little while until I do. Probably because, Super Mario Odyssey takes precedence. No, I'm just kidding, but like, it's still a great game. And now I also got a Pokemon game, Pokemon Sun for the Nintendo 3DS. And this one's actually like was like from what I've heard, like they did like some controversial things. Like they took out the gym in this game or some other things like that. But this is supposed to be like a pretty fun game still. And I also, it was like one of the cheapest Pokemon games I've seen. Like all the others are like $50 and above. So I'm like, yeah, of course I'm gonna get this one, so while it's still cheap. And honestly, I've been wanting to get in the Pokemon franchise more. I have some of the Switch games, I should say, and now I finally got like a more like traditional style Pokemon game, or like another more traditional style, but like more of like a classic one that I like to think of, since it's still in the handheld. So I can't wait to go and try this one out. Seems pretty fun. And I also got Disney Infinity or 3.0, because that's such a great game. I'm just kidding. I mean, it's a good game. I mean, I played a little bit today, and it's pretty decently fun. Just I was a little infuriated at like the racing section just because there was like some tight turns I had to make, and the controls weren't really made for tight turns. But it's still fun. I still liked what I played so far, and I got the as you can see, I got the 3.0, like I already said, for PS4. And then I got the Portal base with a story pack, Ahsoka Tano, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. Now I believe Ahsoka, Anakin, and then the story pack were all in the starter pack for the game. And obviously the Portal was too, but like all that was in the story was in the starter pack, I should say, but then it also came with Obi-Wan, and I saved some money on it, so I was like, okay, it's for a decent price, and I've been wanting to try out Disney Infinity, so, sure, why not, and I'm having a decent amount of fun with it so far, yeah, and I also got the Nintendo NES Advantage, and, oh, whoops, we're not Obi-Wan, okay, and you might be asking, Mitchell, why did you get this? I'm asking the same thing. I'm just kidding. I mean, like, it's more like an arcade style controller for the NES because, like, the Nintendo, they were like, oh, hey, this ain't. They looked at the original, they're like, this ain't, no, it ain't big enough. Here. And, like, I just thought, oh, yeah, this would be kind of fun to, like, control games with. Now, I don't really know if it'd be, like, exactly as fun as what I originally thought, just because, like, this is more of a joystick. It's not like a D pad, so, like, I feel like a D pad works better with NES games, but, like, but I was like, well, it still looks like it could be fun. And yeah, this game uses two of both NES controller ports. Not completely sure why, but like I know that it does. I'm assuming like for power, extra power or something like that. But like yeah, but this is pretty cool, so yeah. So then I got one Nintendo Switch game for my birthday. I mean like I got other stuff, like for my parents and family members, but like I this was like only like video game I got on my for my birthday, just because like I wanted like other stuff more. I mean, not necessarily I wanted other stuff more. Like, I asked for other things, so then they're like, "Oh, okay, well, we'll give them like a good mix of stuff." Is what I'm assuming. So like, and that's completely fine. And like I got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And this, I mean, I did ask for this game, and I can't wait to play it again because, like, I've heard a lot of great things about this game. Okay, let me move that over a bit. Okay, like I've heard a lot of great things about this game. I own it for the Wii U, and like when I first played, I'm like, okay, well this is fun, but it's not really like the greatest like 2D platform of all time. But then you hear like some people. I just heard like some people. And they're like, okay, the more I play this, the more I'm convinced it's the best 2D platformer of all time. So I'm like, okay, that confirms it for me. I got to get the Nintendo Switch version now. Like I could, and I can't always play the Wii U version, and I'm sure I'm gonna go back to that version too. But like like I just wanted it for Switch just because I'm using my Switch much more now. I think it's just like much easier for me to like pick up my Switch and play a game on it than like, like have to like turn on like the other consoles and then like have to turn on the TV, switch sources and like make sure my controller's charged, wait for it to get charged and all that other junk that goes along with that. It's just much easier. It just feels much easier for me to play on my Nintendo Switch. But, I still like my Wii U, and I'm still going to play it at some point. But, yeah, this was all the stuff that I got over, like, December and, like, the beginning of January, So, like, it's probably going to be a while since I get some more stuff, just because, like, you know, I have all this to play through, and I want to at least play through the majority of it before I get more stuff. And also, I spent a decent amount of money on the stuff that I got for my birthday, so wanna wanna wait a little while, save up some more money before before I spend even more of it. So yeah. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and please subscribe. And I want to do more skit videos. I'm sure I'm gonna do another one this week, like in a couple of days or something like that. It's just as college started ups again, so like I might be a little caught up doing that, but like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to get at least another video started this week. So sorry about the video last week. I did like one for like the Disney Mickey copyright thing, and I wasn't really too proud of that one. I just kind of did that one because I wanted to do a skit that week, and I was kind of running out of time. I'm sorry about that, but I have some good ideas for skits still, like for this week. So I'll try to like get a skit done this week, if not next week. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching, and like I said, please like and subscribe. Sorry about like the stammers in this video, but yeah, I'm just starting my YouTube video, so it's all work in progress, So thanks, and see you guys in the next video. Later.